Used to talk until the street went quiet. 2 a.m. still going strong. Then midnight, then 11, then just good night. You didn't notice when it changed, thought it was a phase, the kind that sorts itself out. Doesn't always sort itself out. Somewhere around October I started counting words. Not more, not less. Efficient. Efficient isn't a relationship word. Took 3 months to notice. You'd ask about my day, I give the summary version, the professional one, correctly formatted. You did the same back, we were very polite. Polite is what you do when caring costs more than you have left. Tuesday in November, whole dinner, counted the silences. Got to 11 before the plates cleared. Neither of us mentioned it, very focused on the food. The room got cold without an argument. No fight, no final scene. Just 2 people getting quieter until quiet was the only thing between. I noticed the calls getting shorter, you noticed too. I think we just kept not mentioning it. Like not mentioning it would fix it. It didn't fix it. The conversation happened on a Sunday, neither of us planned it. Just arrived the way things do when they've been waiting long enough. Nobody raised their voice, that was the strange part. When it's loud, at least something still cares enough to fight. This was quiet, mutual, 2 people doing paperwork on something that used to be the main thing. We didn't break in a blaze, we cooled slowly, correctly. We're cooling, cooling, the thermometer agrees. Didn't fight our way here, just drifted both hands off the wheel. You don't kill a fire, they just die slow. Used to burn, now it's embers, that kinda looks like heat until you reach for it and feel nothing. Cooling, still cooling, the thermometer agrees. Stood in the hallway after whole apartment still. The mug still in the cabinet, jacket still on the hook. The things stay longer than the people, that's what nobody mentions. You box up a person in an afternoon, the gaps take longer. The cabinet gap, the hook, those are on their own schedule. Rules to burn though, that part was real. 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, real, the kind of real you don't manufacture. The cooling was real too, both things true at once. Fire in the space where fire was, both of them the same relationship, different chapters. Second one just lasted longer. Nobody tells you about fires that die slow. You don't miss the fire, you miss the time before you notice the temperature dropping. Before efficient, before 11 silences at dinner. That Tuesday in October, whatever was said was the last warm one. Didn't know it then, know it then. No, but we're cooling, cooling. Not because we fought, not because we failed, just because the fire runs out of what it needs and doesn't tell you when it starts. Sunday's done. Da da fridge. That's the official version. Left it open again. Third time this week. Should've stopped there, didn't stop there. Neither of us stopped there. That's the part that matters, because the fridge was never about the fridge. The fridge was a door we've been standing outside of for about 11 months. You opened it, not the fridge, the other one, and everything in there came out cold. Then you said the April thing, and slept a September thing back. Suddenly doing inventory in the kitchen of everything we've been carefully not saying for the better part of a year. You said I was absent, I said you were a closed door. You said I never asked, I said you never answered. You said that's not how it happened. I said I was there, I remember how it happened. Past the rehearsed versions into the actual things, the ones that don't go back. And once they're out, we put them all out. You asked why I pulled away, I asked why you stopped showing up. We were both right, that was the worst part. No villain in this kitchen, just two people who ran out of the thing that makes you generous with the person across from you. Ran out around August, probably kept going on fumes until November. That's a long time to run on fumes. Long enough to forget what the full tank felt right. Around midnight something shifted, not soft or clearer, the kind of clear that comes when you've said every version, and what's left is just the thing itself. You sat down, I sat down. We've been standing the whole time. Didn't notice until we stopped. I think we're done. Wasn't a question, more like a reading of the room we'd both been in for months without acknowledging the address. We got there fast, faster than either of us planned. The fridge was just the door, everything else was already open. You asked about the fridge, I asked about your soul. Got there fast, faster than either of us planned to go tonight. The argument that ended us started so small. Fridge door open, every door open. After that, all of them, all the ones locked since January. Here's what I know about the argument that ended us. It wasn't the argument was just the last room in a house we'd already left. We've been leaving for months. Tuesday night, we locked the door behind us. The fridge is still open, probably either of us went back to close it. Said the things, nobody raised their voice by the end. That was a strange part. Started loud, ended quiet. The loud part was still caring. The quiet part was something else. The quiet part was the actual ending, not the argument. The silence after, that was the real thing. Was never about the fridge. The April thing was never about April. The September thing was never about September. We were having one argument for 11 months in different rooms about different things. Tuesday night, we finally had it in the same room about the same thing. Took 11 months, took 40 minutes, both true. Kitchen, fridge door open, 11 months of open doors, all closed now. Started small when you left me. I'm all closed now, it's done, no we're down this way. Regular Tuesday, regular cafe. Same corner table, same order. Nothing about the afternoon suggested it was gonna be that kind. You were talking, I was listening the normal way. Then the sentence changed shape, and by the time it landed, I was still holding the coffee like someone who hadn't heard yet. I think we should end this. Might have said it softer, heard the direct version anyway, sad with it. Then another second, then a third that went longer than seconds should. You kept talking after the explanation section. The context, the pill that I hadn't noticed was a pillless. Got fragments for a while now. I think you know, missed the rest, because the first sentence was still completing itself somewhere between my ears and the part of me that understands things in real time. Nodded at the right intervals, made the sounds that mean I'm following, was not following. 3 sentences behind the whole conversation. Still and probably you prepared, I arrived. That's the difference. You'd had the whole conversation in your head already, the version where you said it, and I responded, and it went some way. I got the live version, no rehearsal, just a cafe in the sentence, and the coffee getting cold while I caught up to something you'd already finished. Home by 7, ran the conversation back the way you do when you were there, but somehow weren't. Were there signs? Probably signs, the kind I recognize now that I know the ending. Hindsight is a clean version of a story that was messy while it happened. I was in the messy version, you were already in the next chapter, still on the page before you turned it. One of us was ready, one of us was still ordering coffee. Both of us at the same table, different afternoons entirely. You said the words before I thought them. Now I'm catching up, still around the sentence you finished 3 minutes ago. The cafe kept going, I kept being a person who hadn't received the information yet. She said it first, and I'm still at the beginning, still in the regular Tuesday, still thinking this is the normal kind of afternoon. 7 p.m. makes more sense than 2, getting closer. The sentence ends differently when you're not still holding the coffee. Tomorrow I'll probably be where you were Tuesday afternoon, 1 day behind, that's the pace, working with the pace. Somebody has to go first, you went first, takes a specific kind of clarity to say the thing out loud before the other person has thought to think it. Not a complaint, just the observation of a person who arrived at a conference, who ordered in progress and spent the afternoon reading the minutes of a meeting he didn't know was scheduled. Still at the beginning, a little less than before. The cafe is somewhere behind us now. The sentence landed eventually, took the drive home, took the couch, took until about midnight to fully arrive at something you said at 2 in the afternoon. 1 day behind, that's just the pace. stood in the hallway, waiting for the feeling, the sad one, the appropriate one. It didn't come. What came was air, the kind that fills a room when something heavy leaves. Sat on the couch, whole couch stretched out the way you can't when space is shared. Noticed that, felt something about noticing, something adjacent to relief, which is where the problem started. Made dinner for one, correct portion. Put on the thing I always wanted to watch, but on negotiation, just the thing. Enjoyed it more than I should have. Went to bed, whole bed diagonal if I wanted. 2 a.m. still comfortable. Check the sad feeling, still not there. The uncomfortable comfort of a person who made the right call and can't figure out why right feels this way. Should be sadder than this. That's the thought that keeps arriving. Sat in the good chair, watching the good thing, feeling the wrong feeling for someone who just lost something. Except it doesn't feel like loss. Feels like the window open, which is worse somehow, which means something I haven't figured out yet. Working on it. Morning coffee for one, correct cup. Window to myself, still like 3 days now. Grief has a reservation, but hasn't shown. Maybe relief got there first. Took the better seat, grief decided it wasn't worth the argument. Sound familiar? Lightness and weight, both present, both refusing to leave first, both mine apparently. I should feel sad, but the lightness wins. Check 3 times tonight, still winning. Relief and guilt, their siblings can't have one without the other showing up uninvited. Lightness in the chest, weight in the conscience, but freedom when the mind is feet. The guilt is load-bearing. Removing the lightness. The guilt is load-bearing. Remove it in the lightness. Has nothing to push against. They need each other. That's the thing nobody explains about doing the right thing. Right doesn't mean clean, right means correct. Correct and clean are different rooms. I'm in the correct one. Still some mess on the floor. Or if the right decision doesn't mean you didn't care, means the caring costs more than it returned. The lightness is just the math finally balancing. Doesn't make the years wasted. Just means the ending was right, even when it feels indecently comfortable at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday. Still light, still a little guilty about that. Both true, both staying. Not resolving them, not choosing one. Just making room for 2 feelings that apparently come as a set. Didn't know that before, know it now. For one, grief still hasn't shown. Release still winning, guilt still present. All 3 coexisting, named. Started in the bathroom, easiest room first. Your toothbrush, blue one, still there. Stood with it for a second, put it in the box, moved to the bedroom. 3 things on the nightstand, book you were reading, chapstick, hair tie, box. The book had a bookmark in it, page 214. You in the middle of something. Put it in the box anyway. You can finish it somewhere else. Kitchen next, your mug, the big one. You hated my mugs, brought your own. Been in the cabinet like it lives there. Put it in the box, cabinet looks wrong now. Gap where the mug was, the kind of gap that announces itself. Found the thing in the second drawer, the one nobody opened. Some kind of adapter for something. Box, jacket on the hook by the door. Been there so long I stopped seeing it. Started seeing it again today. Box. Last room, almost done. Found the photo, didn't know it was there. Back of the drawer, one from the trip, the good one. Sat with it longer than the toothbrush, longer than the book, longer than any single object deserved. Put it in the box, closed the box, taped it. Wrote your name on the outside, just your name, you'll know what's in it. Here's what nobody tells you about other people's belongings. They're not the person, just what the person left in the spaces they used to occupy. The spaces are still here, the cabinet gap, the hook, the drawer. Those take longer than the box. The box was the easy part, packing is a single afternoon. The gaps are on their own schedule. One box, your name on the outside, everything inside. One afternoon of work, your toothbrush in my bathroom. Now it's in a box, didn't deserve a ceremony, just a decision. Belongings are memories we no longer want to keep. Box by box, room by room, object by object, and the apartment's just mine again. The bathroom is just mine now, cabinet hook mine. Still the gaps, though no box for those. The cabinet gap, the hook, the drawer that always stayed closed now stays closed, different in same drawer, different silence inside. Thought about the photo 3 times since Tuesday, page 214. Thought about it once, the adapter never. The things you remember aren't the things you box. The things you remember are the ones that didn't need packing. They were already inside, came with the apartment, lean with nothing. Belongings are just evidence, proof that someone was here. The toothbrush, the mug, the bookmark at 214. All of it saying a person occupied this space. A person left things, a person left. The box says the same thing with the name on it. Same information, tidier format. Box by the door, your name on it, one afternoon. Still the gaps in it. Still. Hey, well, caught about something else entirely. 20 minutes in, almost done, then dropped it, casual like weather. Oh, saw her Saturday, yeah, looked good, yeah. Seemed like she was, I know, thanks. Hung up, phone still warm. Brain already building something I didn't ask it to build. Yeah, Yeah, texted a week later, no preamble, just a screenshot. New neighborhood, apparently thought this might be relevant. Lol, it wasn't relevant. Reply, cool, thanks, because what else? Please stop. It's not a text you can send without a whole conversation. I don't have the energy for then it's someone's birthday. Someone I've met twice, leaning across the table. You're the one who dated. Yes, she's at the thing in Shoreditch now. Cool, now I have a venue. Didn't need a venue, have one. The picture they're building is probably right. Probably suits Shoreditch. Didn't quite suit the old apartment. Bad kitchen lighting, the mug she brought because she hated mine. I knew that person, opinions about mugs, strong ones. The one in Shoreditch, taking their word for it. All of them seeing her, none of them seeing her. Arguing about mugs on a Tuesday in bad lighting. That part's gone, yeah, only I have that part. Here's the thing about secondhand information, it's always slightly wrong. Not wrong facts, wrong context. The context was ours, nobody else has it. So the picture they're building is technically accurate and completely incomplete, which is probably fine, which is how it should be now, which is the correct distance. Used to be first hand, now we're second hand. That's not loss exactly, that's just the reclassification. I heard it through the grapevine that you're doing fine, which is great, the kind of great I'm telling myself on a Thursday, holding a warm phone and a thought I didn't order. You're a rumor now, that's how I know you. Second and third sometimes, the grapevine doesn't care what I'm ready for. They mean well, all of them. Nobody's doing anything wrong, that's almost the worst part. Just people who knew us both, not knowing what to do with that now. So they report and I receive, and we all pretend it's normal information about a normal person. No screenshots, no venues, just the kitchen. Lighting still bad, mug gone. And tomorrow probably another update. Doing fine apparently, still a rumor, still delivering whether I subscribe or not. Yeah. Rumor is the correct distance, not nothing, not close, just occasionally reported. Apparently well, the grapevine isn't malicious, just running the way grapevines do, delivering to whoever's in range. I'm apparently in range, have been since the cafe, probably always will be. That's just the coverage area. Probably fine, apparently. Still a rumor, still delivering whether there is all the numbers or now. Type the whole thing out. Every word meant every word. Hit send before I thought about whose name was at the top. Wrong window, right feeling. Sat there watching, delivered like it might take itself back. Doesn't take itself back. 30 seconds of staring while the part of me that fixes things was still loading. Loaded too late. Put the phone face down. Classic. As if the message unwraps itself when you can't see the screen. Picked it up 12 seconds later, still delivered. Then the gray ticks went blue, both at 7:34 p.m. Retyping, not typing, nothing. Sad with the nothing, longer than the message took to write. That's the thing about what you actually mean. Writes itself fast, doesn't ask permission. Woke up to check, still 7:34, nothing after. Can't unsend on this app, just sits there, true read unanswered. Most honest think sent in months, going nowhere. Checked again at 3, still yours, still going nowhere. Still the truest thing in the whole thread. Been in the drive since March, that's the honest part. Not an accident, exactly more like a misdirection. The message knew what it wanted, always knew, just needed the right moment to stop waiting for permission. Wednesday at 7:34, apparently qualified. Gray ticks then blue, green then nothing. The most honest exchange we've had in 8 months. One message, no reply. Both of us said it, everything. I said what I said without meaning to say it to you. Accidentally honest, is there another crime? Every true thing I've ever sent arrived sideways to the wrong address. Read receipt sitting at 7:34. No reply, no reply. Just the truth going nowhere fast. Don't unblue, check they don't, the truth doesn't untrue either. Also check, so it sits there in the thread, your name at the top. Wednesday's truth, permanently delivered, permanently read, permanently unanswered. All 3 at once, that's a specific kind of situation. Still deciding about the address, wrong window. Probably the kind of probably that has some doubt in it. Healthy amount of doubt. If it was the right window, then the no reply is also information. Both readings available, haven't chosen one yet. Might not, some things work better as open questions. The message existed before the send button. That's what matters, not the window, not the Wednesdays, not even the blue ticks. The fact that it was written at all in the draft since March, that's the whole story. Everything else is just a little logistics. Saw her across the room first, half second before she saw me. Used it to decide what face to make, settled on the normal one. She saw me, did the same, probably both arriving in normal from completely different directions. Hey, hey, how are you? Good, you good? 5 words, both lying, neither of us wrong too. Someone introduced us to each other like we needed it, like we hadn't spent 2 years knowing exactly how the other one takes their coffee. Smiled at the introduction, both of us. The smile that means I know, but I'll play along, because the alternative is a conversation. Nobody here signed up for the night. Talked for 4 minutes, counted later whether worked the thing we were both at. Nobody mentioned anything real, very professional, very adult, very strange. 6 months, that's what kept arriving. 6 months should be enough to make this feel like less. It's not enough. 6 months is a new haircut, a different coffee order, the same everything underneath, not a renovation, just 6 months. The room kept going around us, other people for whom tonight was just a regular evening. For us it was 4 minutes of 2 people who knew everything, pretending they know nothing. Walked to the car after, sat before starting it, ran the 4 minutes back, every word technically fine, every word completely wrong. The good was the worst part, said it so fast. The automatic good, the good that means I'm not telling you what good actually means. 6 months later in this park, it ain't know everything about you, know nothing about you now. Same person, different information. 6 months of gap in the middle. 6 months is not enough to make this comfortable. Tried the smile, tried the good, tried 4 minutes of acceptable. We're strangers now with an intimate history. Know the coffee order, don't know the current one. Know the old apartment, don't know the new address. Strangers with everything and nothing to say about it. Still know the laugh, still know the laugh. Heard it across the room before I knew where to look. Still know the gesture, the one with the hand when making a point. Saw it in the 4 minutes, hasn't changed. All the small things still there, none of the context, like knowing all the words to a song in a language you no longer speak. Time doesn't fix this, nobody says that part. Time just moves it to a different room. Used to be in the daily room, now it's in the occasional room. The running into each other room, same thing, different address. 6 months didn't change it, just change where it lives. Strangers with an intimate history, no word for it really. Not exes, not friends, not strangers. Something in between that only exists in parking lots after 4 minute conversations at events you both happen to attend. 6 months after a Sunday in November. 6 months, still not enough. Try the good, try the smile. Strangers now with all of it still there. Just nowhere to put it in a 4 minute conversation. You ask why I opened my mouth, closed it, tried again. The sentence existed, had all the right words, just couldn't find the order that made it survivable for you. Said I don't know which was a lie, the polite kind, the kind that protects someone from information they asked for but wouldn't thank you for. Here's what I didn't say, that I've been leaving longer than the conversation suggested, that by the time you asked why, the why was already 8 months old, that the reason wasn't one thing, never one thing, the accumulation of small things that don't survive being listed. Say them out loud and they sound like nothing. They weren't nothing, they just sound that way to someone still hoping the answer is fixable. You kept asking different versions, same question. Was it something I did? Was it someone else? Just tell me. Each version smaller than the last. You kept making yourself smaller, trying to find a reason that fits somewhere you could fix it. There was no fix, that was the answer. Couldn't say that doesn't land the way truth is supposed to. Just lands. Drove home after, ran every version of the explanation I didn't give you. The honest one was the longest, started somewhere in the second year. Had chapters, would have taken the rest of the evening and left you with something worse than not knowing. Silence was a decision, not a cowardly one. The considered kind, the kind that looks like nothing, because the alternative looked worse. Every word I didn't say was a word I tried, first tried, it hurt it back. You asked why I couldn't answer, not because I didn't know, because knowing and saying are different rooms, and the one with the answer had a door I couldn't open without everything behind it falling on you. The truth would hurt more than the silence, chose the silence, still think that was right, still not entirely sure. Both think same decision. The things I didn't say, that I'd stop recognizing myself in a version of me that existed in that apartment. Sounds like a you problem, dressed as an us problem. It was both, couldn't explain the ratio, that I was tired in a way sleep didn't fix. Sounds like a doctor problem, it wasn't a doctor problem, was a staying problem. Couldn't explain the difference. The silence wasn't nothing, was the fullest thing in the room, had everything in it I couldn't make sentences out of. You heard it as absence, it was the opposite. Everything present, nowhere to go, still is. Here's the closest version I left because staying cost something I didn't have. Not money, not time, the thing underneath those, the thing with no good word for it. You deserved an explanation with a good word for it, couldn't find one. Gave you silence instead. Silence was the honest version of a thing that didn't have words yet, might still not. Still knows the kind. The answer exists, just not in a form that does what answers are supposed to do. Heard at the door. Heard at the door. Heard at the door. Heard at the door. Nobody raised their voice. That's what I keep coming back to. The whole thing done without a single raised voice. Sat at the good table by the window, had the conversation the way adults are supposed to, calmly taking turns. Agreed on everything, the timeline, the logistics, who keeps what, who tells who, 60 minutes. Very efficient, very sad. Da 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 da. No one slammed anything, no one left the room. No one said something they'd apologize for later. We were very good at ending it, better than we were at some other things. Both noticed that, didn't say it. The tea went cold, both cups. Nobody got up to make more, just sat with the cold tea and the agreement. And the thing we just decided, sitting on the good table like paperwork for something that used to be the main event. Oh, oh, oh. Nobody tells you about the clean ending. Doesn't feel clean after, feels like you did something wrong by doing everything right. Like the absence of a fight is its own kind of loss. At least in the loud one, something was still fighting. We wanted the same version, the right call version. It was the right call. Still sat in the car after for 20 minutes, going nowhere. Called a friend that evening. How did it go? Fine, we agreed, oh good. Long pause, are you okay? That's when it arrived, the thing that didn't arrive at the table. Sat in the car, made it to the friend's question. Not because it went wrong, because it went exactly right. That's the specific grief of the mutual decision. Nothing to be angry at, just the right call being a sad call. At the same time, both hands on the wheel, both looking at the same road, both turning the same way, both loud, both quiet after. We agreed to disagree with forever, shook hands with the ending before it finished arriving. The kindest breakup is the saddest, nothing to fight, nothing to blame, just two people good at leaving the same week, the same way, at the same table with cold tea and 60 minutes and all the right words for the wrong occasion. Hug at the door, actual hug meant it. Take care of yourself meant that too. Stood on the step for a second, nothing left to say, everything already said. Correctly, completely, watched the door close. Stood on the step alone, wishing just once something had gone wrong enough to give me something to be angry about. People say mature ending, like mature is the same as fine. It's not the same as fine. Mature means you both knew enough to do it right. Doesn't mean doing it right. Doesn't cost something, cost the same. Just a cleaner bill, both signatures, both correct, still cost the same. You don't get to be angry, you agreed. You don't get to feel wrong, you decided together. Just get to be sad without a good reason, except the best reason that it was right, and right isn't the same as easy. And same as fine. And fine is just what you say when the actual answer is too long for the question. Wasn't looking for it, just a regular scroll. Tuesday evening, nothing special about Tuesday. There it was, you someone, the kind of someone that has a hand on the small of your back, like they've been doing it for months. Put the phone down, picked it up, same photo still there. Wasn't a mistake. Here's the thing about the timeline. We ended in November. Photo was February, 3 months. 3 months isn't long enough to have someone's hand that comfortable on your back. That comfortable takes longer unless the 3 months isn't where it started. Did the math, didn't like the math. Same answer from every direction. Carried it around for a week, took it to work, brought it home. Very portable, very persistent. Here's what made it worse, you look happy, the real kind. Not the performing for the photo kind, the kind where you forget the camera is there. That's the part that required the most sitting with. Not the hand, not the timeline, the real kind of happy. Of them exactly, jealous of the timeline, the fact that you had one and I was still in the middle of a different one that apparently runs slower. Same November, different February, both of us in February, completely different places in it. That's the part that stays. You moved on before you moved out. At least that's what the math says. The math has been consistent. Doesn't care what I'm ready for. You died before you moved out. Had someone waiting while we were still doing paperwork on us. The old flame is already ash. 3 months hand on the back. Real kinda happy, the math, the consistent math. I'm still in November somewhere. You're deep in February. Same calendar, different clocks. Both right on time for completely different things. The worst part isn't the person. The person is just a person. Didn't do anything to me, just exists in February with a comfortable hand and a real smile on a Tuesday. The worst part is a speed. read the fact that you were already moving at a different pace while we were still at the good table with cold tea, calling it a mutual decision. Maybe the decision was mutual and the timeline wasn't. That's a specific thing to sit with on a Tuesday. Looked at the photo once more. Last time decided that you look like someone who made the right call. Same thing I said in the car after the table. Both of us ride it, both moving, just not at the same speed. Like watching a train leave from a platform. You thought you were both on, turns out you boarded earlier. I'm still on the platform in November, in February. On a Tuesday, glad you're happy, genuinely, the real kind. Our still the handy, ours in the platform. Both things full way. Same Tuesday, different places. You're deep in February, same calendar, different clocks. Glad you're happy though, the real kind, still the man. Still Tuesday. 11:47 p.m. Open the thread. Your name at the top. Last message, mine, March. Started typing. The thing about the summer had it almost right. By the second paragraph, read it back. Too long, rewrote it shorter. Too cold, added October. Too much, selected all, delete. 11:52. Start again. The February one said, I think you left before November, and I'm only just delete. Do you ever wonder if we delete? April, didn't even finish that one. Got to the third line, knew where it was going, closed the app midnight, delete. 1,000 words across 4 months, every one of them gone, your inbox clean. Mine full of drafts you'll never know existed. Made a rule. If it's still in drafts at midnight, it wasn't meant to send. Reasonable, sane, the rule of a person who knows that 11:50 p.m. is not when you send the thing you've been rewriting since February. Broken it twice, got to the send button both times. Sat there, closed the app, midnight, delete. The drafts are a conversation I'm having with myself about someone else. Every rewrite is a decision. Too much, too cold, too late, too honest, too obvious. Too much like asking for something I already know the answer to. The February draft knew things before I did. Got 3 paragraphs in before I understood. saying deleted it faster than the others. 1,000 words you never read, every one of them true, sitting in the space between the send button and whatever comes after. I live in that space, have since February. I wrote 1,000 words you never read, typed them, read them back, found them almost right isn't right enough. At 11:50 p.m. with your name at the top and the send button being patient while I rewrote everything in the silence. The drafts are my last conversation with you. The one you're not in lives in my phone, dies at midnight, starts again the next time I find something I still haven't figured out how to say. The April one was closest, 2 sentences, almost sent it. Read it so many times, the words stop looking like words. Stare at anything long enough, it becomes shapes. Stared until they were just the shape of things I wanted to say to someone not reading. Deleted at 12:04, 4 minutes past the rule. 4 minutes of almost, still unsent. 11 drafts since November, 11 conversations, and you don't know we had. The 11th is the shortest, 3 words there since May. Rewritten once, different 3 words now. Haven't deleted it yet, midnight's coming. If I sent it, here's what would happen. You'd read it, it would mean something or it wouldn't. Either way I'd know, that's the part. The knowing drafts exist because knowing is harder than not knowing. Not knowing keeps the version alive where it might have gone some better way. Drafts keep that version breathing. Send button ends it, been keeping it alive since February. 11 drafts, none of them sent. Your idea 3 weeks out, we should try the friend thing. Said it like a suggestion, felt like homework. Said sure because what else? No means something, sure just means Thursday. Thursday coffee plays both on time. Very adult, very strange. Order the usual, remember the usual. It's from a different category, ordered something else. Talk for an hour, say things, work whether a show we hadn't watched. You laughed at something, I laughed at the same time. Both noticed, went quiet for 4 seconds. 4 seconds is long in a coffee shop. New topic, the show again, the performance, friendly by 2 people who know what the other looks like at 3 a.m. and are pretending they don't. Second meeting, walked the park, talked about things friends talk about. Conversation with no weight in it. Noticed I was monitoring every sentence for landmines, every topic for exits. That's not friendship, that's navigation. Two people carefully not being what they are to each other. Here's what friends do. They say the thing without checking which category it lands in. Can't do that with you. Everything has a category now, safe or not. Real friends don't sort, real friends just talk. We used to just talk, that was the other thing, not friendship. Ooh. 6 weeks in, we were never just friends. Doesn't know how to start something that didn't begin that way. Can we be friends? We were never just friends. Skip that part entirely, went straight to the other thing. Now trying backwards through a door that opens one way. The test we failed was pretending we could be. 6 weeks of coffee and 4-second silences, and monitoring every sentence. Not friendship, archaeology, sifting through what we were for something never there. Third meeting I canceled, said something came up, nothing came up. Ran out of the energy, the friend performance costs, the monitoring, the sorting, the show as a recurring safe topic. Real friendships just run. This one needs maintenance every 20 minutes. That's a project, didn't sign up for a project. Not saying it was bad, the coffee, the walk, the silences, none of it bad. Just not friendship, built for the other thing is done. Two people who know too much to be strangers and too much to be friends, which is done. Warmly, correctly, now we know. We were never just friends, not an insult, the category is. Some people go in the friend place, you went somewhere else, that place is closed. Friend place was never open, the place with no name. People you were something with and now aren't, who know the 3 a.m. face and are still somehow strangers. We were never just friends. Coffee walked the show. 4-second silences, warmly done. 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 Months out, doing fine. Had a system routine. Gym Tuesday, called a friend Wednesday. New thing Fridays. System was working. Cooked dinner, the pasta thing. Easiest one, muscle memory. Put the show on the one I've been saving. Nothing particular about the evening. 40 minutes in some scene, 2 people at a table. Nothing dramatic, just a table. Something about the lighting or the way one of them laughed at something small. Don't know which one, didn't matter. Whatever it was, found the thing I thought was finished and turned out wasn't. Paused the show, didn't cry at the funeral apart. Didn't cry at the belongings, didn't cry at the table or the 60 adult minutes or the drive home. Cried at Tuesday pasta watching strangers at a fictional table because of the lightning or the laugh or something I still can't name. Grief skips the obvious moments, shows up Tuesday uninvited in the kitchen while the pasta gets cold. Sat on the floor, don't know when that happened. Let it run, couldn't stop it. Tried the breathing thing, works for the kind you see coming. This was the ambush kind, breathing thing, useless for ambush. 20 minutes, floor pause, show cold pasta. Then done, got up, reheat it, press play, fine. Second half, very ordinary. 3 months doing fine. System routine. Tuesday came Tuesday, disagreed. Turns out fine has an expiry date that doesn't warn you. I thought I was over it until I wasn't. Tuesday past a fictional table, the laugh or the lighting, something small that wasn't. 3 months later, still drowning. Not all the time, just Tuesday, just whatever it was in the lighting that found the thing I thought was done. Just quiet, different from done. Told the Wednesday friend, had a weird Tuesday. The crying thing again, yeah. We'll set it off. A table in a show, long pause, a table, the lighting probably right. That's the conversation grief gives you, not the dramatic one. The one where you explain to a friend on a Wednesday that a fictional table ended your 3-month streak. They don't laugh, that's friendship. Same time next week, yeah, system continues. 3 months isn't healed, not unhealed either, just further from November. The thing doesn't leave, moves into a smaller room, quieter until Tuesday reminds you it still has a room. Room gets smaller probably, grief doesn't file a schedule, just shows up, keep the pasta warm, know where the floor is, system continue. 3 months, not noting, 90 days of the system working. Tuesday happened once, doesn't erase 90 days. Not fixed, not broken. Tuesday happened, Wednesday the friend, Thursday just Thursday, Friday the new thing. The table in the show still paused, probably 2 people mid-laugh and good lighting that broke a Tuesday and didn't know it. Of it. Tuesday happened, floor past the pause show. Wednesday 6:47 a.m. Phone in hand before eyes open. Full habit, zero thought. Open the thread before remembering there's no thread. Put it down, picked it up, checked the weather. Didn't need the weather, was inside. Hand knows the old route. Brain arrives late, corrects course, hand already halfway there. Saw a thing on Tuesday, funny sign outside a shop. The specific kind of funny that only works for one person. Reached for the phone, had the message half composed in the part of the brain that does things before asking. Then the other part arrived, put the phone down, the message dissolved. The sign was still funny, nowhere to send it. Still funny, nowhere to send it. Happens with food too. Ordered the thing you always ordered, caught it 3 bites in. Muscle memory has no update function, just keeps running the old program. Same with the route home, took the long way twice this week. Your street, not on purpose, not out on purpose. Hand on the wheel, brain elsewhere. Noticed at the corner, muscle memory 1, brain 0, just runs the route. Night is the worst window, 10:47 p.m. When the day used to get reported, small things, big things, a sign, the work thing, the neighbor. 10:47 arrives, hand reaches, brain intercepts. Nothing to report till the day goes unrecorded. Somewhere in the phone, unreported days building up with nowhere to go. The hand doesn't know yet. Still running February software, getting the updates slowly. Some mornings it checks, some mornings it doesn't. The hand didn't read that memo. My hand reaches for you without permissions from my brain. Oh, right, wrong, destination corrects, does it again tomorrow. Habit is a ghost that still haunts the 6 a.m. The 10:40 send the funny sign, the long way home. The meal you always ordered, all of it running, no one at the controls. Old pro doing what it was built for in a version of things that no longer applies. Still doing the thing, which thing? The phone thing, mornings thing. Some mornings, how many? Most. That's normal, probably. Wednesday, 4 months in, different symptoms, same thing. The friend doesn't have an answer for the hand, neither does anyone. The hand is on its own schedule. Here's what the habit actually is. Not missing you exactly, more like the muscle doesn't know it's moved on. Brain knows, heart knows, the hand missed the meeting. Same way phantom limbs work, the thing is gone, signal keeps firing. Not because it doesn't know, because that's what signals do. They fire, they slow down, eventually the hand will get there. Slower than the brain, getting there. The long way home, the meal, the sign. Update is downloading, slow connection, patchy signal will complete eventually. No estimated time, just eventually. The hand knows eventually, doesn't know when. Neither do I, still reaching, getting better at catching it most of the time, not almost. Phone in hand, old route. Caught it this time, put it tomorrow probably. Most mornings now. Getting there. finance. One word, no footnotes. My job takes 4 sentences and a follow-up question. That's where the list started. Saw her posture in the photo, enters rooms without checking them. I've been reading exits since the 2nd year of us. She doesn't read anything. Already inside, already comfortable. The list writes itself. Her side, finance. February, the comfortable hand. My side, the explaining, the exit reading, the drafts that never send. List don't stop. Just get longer on one side until the page tilts. Smart, beautiful, convenient. Appeared when appearing was easy. I appeared mid-complicated. Comparison filed it under loss. She's everything I wasn't. Smart, beautiful, convenient. The frictionless version. No footnotes required. The comparison is killing me slowly. The quiet kind, the list running kind. Her column longer every morning. Worst version of the thought at 4 a.m. Maybe the sequence was always right. Me first, the complicated season. Her after, when he was ready for easy. Not saying that's true, saying that's what the list suggests when the prosecutor has the floor. And I'm still in the gallery. She has finance, I have 2 a.m. She has the unchecked entrance, I have what it costs to care too much. Comparison owns a ruler, not a scale. Her column longer, I'm heavier. Ruler and scale, list still wrong, both columns still running. Now ra-da-da-da-da-da, feel better. Fa-da-da-da-da, pause. Ra-da-da-da-da. It was always gonna end. Think about it. Different cities, different pace. She wanted the thing I kept postponing. I wanted the thing she'd already outgrown. Overlap was never the whole picture, just the part we kept looking at. The signs were there in year 1. The restaurant thing, how she ordered for the table without asking. Thought it was confidence then, read it differently now. The Sleep schedules to her starting where mine ended. Two people, one bed, different time zones. That's structural, that's not a scheduling problem. Told a friend said, sounds like you're building a case. Said no, just seeing clearly for the first time finally. The vacation that almost didn't happen, should've read that. Too busy making it work to notice it wasn't. It was always gonna end. Just took longer than it should have. I'm rewriting our story, not lying, editing, finding the version where the ending makes sense from the beginning. I'm rewriting our story. Incompatibilities were real, the distance was structural, the signs were always there. It was always gonna end, which is probably partly true. The partly is doing a lot of work, the partly is the whole thing. Told another friend, sounds like you thought about this a lot. Yeah, a lot. Feel better. Paused, working on it. Because rationalization isn't wrong exactly. The incompatibilities were real, but the reason I'm listing them now, 4 months later, two different friends, isn't clarity. It's the version of the story where I was always gonna be okay, where I didn't miss anything. Draft, different framing, same scene. She's ordering for the table, still not asking, still bothering me more than the ending does, which probably means something. Still editing, story getting cleaner, whether it's getting truer, a different question, not asking that one. Always gonna end, probably partly true. Still rewriting, not asking that one. A year out, check the feed, not looking, just scrolling. There you were. Different city now, the one you always mentioned like a hypothesis. Looks like you ran the experiment. I'm still in the same postcode, different furniture, same view, different arrangement. Your feed, new skyline, new people, photos that suggest a person who made a decision and followed it somewhere. And the usual radius, the coffee coffee place, the park, the friend with the dog, smaller frame, same coordinates. Scroll past, kept going, noted it the way you note whether something happened in a place you're not. A year ago we had the same references, same shorthand for things that only made sense to us. Now I'd have to explain the shorthand. 12 months of divergence and the vocabulary doesn't transfer. That's the one nobody mentions, not the feelings, the references, how fast they expire. When two people stop feeding them. Saw something last week that was exactly your kind of thing. The specific detail you'd catch that nobody else would know where to send it. Not because of November, because a year later I'm not sure you catch it anymore. Different contests, they'll refrain. We're living parallel lives on the same timeline. 1 year of different mornings, different things that were funny, different things that weren't. Worlds apart but still existing, same starting point, completely different maps. Not tragic, just geometry, lines that run alongside without crossing. That's just the shape of it now. Shaping is quiet, doesn't announce itself. 1 year of different contexts, add it up and you'll get two people who used to be coordinates and are now just directions. Same timeline, different maps, still existing, both of us parallel. Not intersecting. It's just geometry now, the shape of a year that went different directions. From the same November, feed still updating, different city, the hypothesis city. Looks good from here, from here. Same timeline, different maps, still existing, both of us parallel. Thought about you last week, not the 4 a.m. kind, just you cross my mind. The way cities do when someone mentions their name, acknowledge pass through, no inventory after, no prosecutor, no list, that was new. Found a mug, back of the cabinet, a big one. Picked it up, used it, washed it, put it back. Didn't make anything of it, it didn't require making anything of it. Just a mug now, just ceramic. The story left it somewhere between then and now. without asking permission. Ran the route last week, the long way on purpose this time. Just shorter route now. Your street didn't register as yours, registered as a street between the park and the coffee place. Geography again, not history. You're not in the drafts anymore. Deleted the last one in March. Didn't note the date, just closed the app and made dinner. And that was that. You're a memory now. And memories don't hurt, they just exist in the past tense, where things are allowed to be exactly what they were, without the weight of what they didn't become. I finally let you go. Not dramatically, didn't notice when it happened. Just one morning, the weight wasn't there, and I made coffee and didn't think about it quietly. On a morning I wasn't tracking. Not saying it was nothing, considerable something. 2 years of considerable. Not saying I'm glad it ended it. Glad is the wrong instrument, more like it ended. And I'm here, and here is fine. In the actual sense, the sense where fine means what it said. Here's what acceptance actually is. Not forgetting, not forgetting, not forgiving necessarily. Not the version where it all makes sense and fits into a lesson with a title. Just the thing happened, it was real, it ended. You're somewhere in a hypothesis city. I'm in the same postcode, different furniture. Both fine separately, which is the only way fine was ever going to work for the two of us. You crossed my mind last week. Acknowledge pass through. Memory now. Memories don't hurt. Made coffee. Didn't think about it. That's how it went. Didn't plan to be grateful. Gratitude wasn't on the agenda when November happened. Here's the inventory now, not the comparison list, not the prosecutor's exhibit. The actual one. Who I was at the table with cold tea in 60 minutes. Someone with a lot of habits and not enough questions. Who I am at this table, someone who asked first That's the whole difference. Took the breakup to find it. Learn what I avoid and why I avoid it. Learned the exit check-in wasn't confidence, it was what I built instead. Learn the difference between staying because you want to and staying because leaving requires a conversation you don't know how to start. 2 years of not knowing. November was the start of knowing that's the whole tuition. Not grateful for the pain, pain is just pain. Grateful for what pain made unavoidable. The looking at the exit, checking at the drafts, at the list, at the 6:47 a.m. At the route I kept taking without knowing why. All of it information, none of it available without the breakup. Removing the thing I was using instead of looking. Didn't need fixing, needed the quiet that comes after losing something. Loud enough to finally hear what was underneath. November was loud. What came after was the quiet. This is the quiet. Thank you for breaking me. Found myself in the pieces. Not the dramatic version, just the one where I finally had to look at what was there. When the arrangement stopped, making it decorative. Breakup was the best thing for us. Not because it didn't cost, it cost because what it bought was the version of me that asks before it assumes it sins, before it deletes, that takes the short route because it wants to. Still have the mug, use it regularly now. Still know the laugh, still the shorthand, even with no one to use it with. Not wounds anymore, just the record proof that something happened real enough to leave marks worth keeping. Here's what I'd say if saying it was something we did. The cold tea was good, actually the 60 minutes were honest. The table held everything it needed to hold. You were the right person for the version of me that needed to end before this one could start. Not romantic, just the accurate version, the one that took the whole album to reach, worth the 20 tracks. November, the table, the cold tea, the mug, the rug, the drafts, all of it worth it. Thank you.